Well, hey there, guys. Welcome back. The last review of the night. Getting this a little later than I kind of intended, but it's here, and this is the third one of the day. There are two more tomorrow, and yeah, the second rounds are they're all starting to kind of come into place. So this, of course, was the Los Angeles Kings in Edmonton taking on the Oilers, and it was a very spirited, very spirited first period. A lot of action, a lot of end-to-end stuff. Quick making, Jonathan Quick, who was undefeated in Game 7s in his career until tonight. He played well. Mike Smith played well. Not bad for a 40-year-old goaltender. But yeah, really good game for these guys. So the first period goes on. A lot of end-to-end action. Some good shots. No goals though. Didn't have any goals in the first period. So it ends, first period ends scoreless. Good defensive game by both teams. And in the second, it's like Edmonton just took over in the second period. I mean, just took over. They were peppering Quick with all kinds of stuff. And with all that pressure, they finally get one through. It is Cody Ceci with his first of the postseason from McDavid and Draisaitl at 13:15 of the second period. So the Oilers strike first. They are on the board, and they're off and running. So the rest, they get more pressure on Quick. More shots, just crazy. But Quick is standing on his head, and second period ends. It's only 1-0. So you're kind of thinking, can Quick potentially steal this if the Kings can get some offense going? Can Jonathan Quick, standing on his head, can he steal this? Can he steal this series away from the Edmonton Oilers? As we've seen him do it before. Not so much though. Third period comes out. Not a lot of action. I mean, shot wise was okay. But I mean, Smith wasn't really tested that much, especially in the third. He really wasn't. He was tested, but there wasn't really any how do you say? There wasn't really any worry that he was going to let anything in. He was on fire tonight. Mike Smith was, for being a 40-year-old goaltender, he was on tonight. I mean, he was on. And of course it's 1-0. They go. They are, the Kings are trying. I mean, they haven't quite gotten to the point where they're pulling the goalie yet. And McDavid gets the puck, and he just, it's almost like he just decided, okay, it's time for me to take over right now. And he did on this one. He scores. He gets his fourth goal of the postseason from Yamamoto and Kulak at 16:07, and I don't know. He literally was like, no, this is mine now. I'm taking over. This is mine here, and there wasn't anybody that was going to stop him. So it's 2-0 Oilers. The Kings keep trying. They're putting pressure on. They just can't break through Mike Smith, and the game ends, and the Edmonton Oilers advance to the Pacific Division Final in a 2-0 win over the Los Angeles Kings. And I mean, just a great win. A great win. And it's the Oilers' first appearance in the, it's their first series win since 2017. And it's great to see. It really is. It's really good to see for these guys, especially for McDavid and Draisaitl and some of these guys, Mike Smith, being a 40-year-old goaltender. Evander Kane, which is basically, he's almost become like a reclamation project right now. But yep, the Oilers are through to the second round. And the shots in the game definitely favored the Oilers. In the first period, it was 10-7 Oilers in the first. 24-11 Oilers in the second. 24 shots they put up. And that's what was surprising, was the fact you had 24 shots in that second period, and it was still only 1-0 at the end of 2, when it very easily could have been 4-0, 5-0, maybe 6-0, maybe worse, if not for Jonathan Quick. So, but and then the third was in favor. The shots were in favor of the Kings, 11-7. The shot total overall, 41 for the Oilers, 28 for the Kings. And yeah, the power play, talk about a clean game. I mean, there was only one penalty the entire game. The Kings didn't get any power plays. The Kings went 0 for on their power plays because they didn't have any. And the Oilers went 0 for 1. And Quick saved 39 of 41. And Smith saved all 28 shots that he faced. So he backstopped the Oilers into the second round. And the 3 stars, I did think a couple of these should probably have been reversed. But the way the app had it was they had McDavid the first star, Quick the second, and Smith the third. No, I'd switch that around. I think Smith should be the first star. But yeah, both goaltenders played fantastic. I mean, Quick the second star and Smith the third, no, not quite. McDavid, absolutely. But flip the goaltenders around. Smith should have been the second star, Quick the third. And yeah, the Oilers are through to the second round, and now tomorrow it's all on Calgary to make the Battle of Alberta happen. And again, I mean, I have no dog in that fight between Calgary and Dallas. Selfishly, though, as a fan, I want to see the Battle of Alberta. I really do. I want to see the Battle of Alberta in the divisional final, where that's guaranteed you're going to get at least one of these Canadian teams into the conference final. I'd love to see it. I really would. Like I said, that's just me being a selfish fan. I want to see the Battle of Alberta. I really do. Will we? I don't know. Dallas or Calgary has not been able to figure out really how to put any offense on Jake Ottinger and the Dallas Stars. The Stars have been fantastic. The Stars, I mean, just 2 years ago, Calgary was one of the better teams, and they lost in the first round of the Dallas Stars. That was 2020 in the bubble. And, I mean, even, and Calgary they've been in this spot before. I mean, I remember They were the #1 team in the Western Conference a couple of years before 2020, and they got absolutely smoked in 5 games by Colorado. Colorado was a wild card at the time. So, you know, that all depends on what the Flames can do. The Oilers are waiting, and yeah. So let me know what you guys think about this result, and you know, what do you guys think? Will we see the Battle of Alberta, or will Dallas end up basically spoiling that for us, for a lot of us hockey fans? We got 2 games tomorrow. It of course is Dallas at Calgary tomorrow, and then of course it's the Penguins at the Rangers for the 2 Game 7s tomorrow. And that will round out the divisional final. We have 2 matchups already set. The Central Division final is the Colorado Avalanche against the St. Louis Blues, and the Atlantic Division final is the Battle of the Sunshine State, the Battle of Florida, the Florida Panthers and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Then, of course, in the Pacific Division and the Metropolitan Division finals, we have the Edmonton Oilers waiting for their opponent in the Pacific, and the Carolina Hurricanes are awaiting their opponent in the Metro. We will find that out tomorrow, and I thank you guys so much for being here. Let me know what you guys think about the games tonight. What do you guys think about the performance of Edmonton? And give me your thoughts. Do you think the Oilers could make some noise? Can they maybe get to the conference final? Will we get the and let me know your opinions here too. Do you think we get the Battle of Alberta? Like I said, selfishly as a fan, I want to see that. I want to see Calgary versus Edmonton. Those teams they cannot stand each other. And I think it would make for an absolutely fantastic series. So that's kind of what I'm pulling for as a fan. And I mean, otherwise, I mean, if it's Dallas and Edmonton, cool, But my selfishness as a fan wants to see the Battle of Alberta. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that. Would you guys like to see the Battle of Alberta? If you do, let me know. I thank you guys so much for being here. And if you're new and you're just popping on through and you've seen this video or one of the other videos for the first time, hopefully you like the video. If you like it, hit that like button. If you've really enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button down there in the bottom corner. I would greatly appreciate the support. I welcome one and all hockey fans. I welcome everybody here, and yeah. Oh, one other thing too. What do you guys think of these little reviews that I'm doing? I mean, I know I'm not that totally in depth, but I'd love to. I mean, they seem to be fun. I enjoy them, and I'd love to hear what you guys think. Do you guys get a kick out of the reviews? I mean, I know a lot of you, because I know I do for sure. I watch Shannon the Hockey Guys reviews all the time, so I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys do too. I mean, I'm not exactly on par, on the same, the same level review wise as him, but I do what I can do, and I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. Do you guys think I'm doing a decent job on that? Let me know on that. And yeah, so I thank you guys for your support. Again, if you're just cruising on through, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Hopefully I've done a good enough job to earn a subscription from you guys. Button is right down there in the corner. So don't be afraid to hit that. And yeah, again, 2 games tomorrow. Flames Stars, Rangers Penguins. We'll find out what the divisional finals will all be tomorrow night. So I thank you guys for being here, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.